BC's Chang and Allison Lu are winery owners who were detained by Chinese officials in early 2016, accused of smuggling.
I have raised that issue personally with the Minister of Commerce in China when we last met. I will do so again on Monday when I'm going to meet him. So for us, whatever consular cases we have, you can rest assured that this is top of our list because there's nothing more important for us to stand for Canadians which need our assistance abroad.
Since they were arrested, Allison Lu has been released from custody, but she cannot leave Shanghai. Her husband, Chang, is still in jail, and their daughter says his health needs urgent attention. Briar Stewart has more.
In
this promotional video, Chang shows off some of the wine he produced in Richmond, BC. He's originally from Taiwan and has established deep connections both in Canada and abroad. During the 2010 Olympics, one of the 3 wineries he owns with his wife was transformed into China House and hosted athletes and delegates. The winery has also served as a backdrop for political announcements.
Thank you to Chang and Allison Lu, who are the co-winers of this beautiful Lulu Island winery, for hosting us.
Chang was invited along on a trade trip to China in 2014 with then Prime Minister Stephen Harper. And it was that country that was Chang's primary market. He went on to win an award for his business accomplishments. An online article says his product accounts for nearly 20% of all Canadian wine shipped to China. In March 2016, Chang and his wife, Allison Lu, were arrested while on a business trip.
They were in China traveling to visit suppliers and vendors, and out of the blue, they were just arrested.
Chinese authorities accused them of smuggling, claiming they were deliberately undervaluing their wine. Chang has been in custody since then. His family says his health is deteriorating. He has tumors on his liver, and he has lost nearly 20 kilograms. Lu was released in January, but is barred from leaving China. Both deny any wrongdoing.
And my mom is worried, sick every day, and I am as well. And we're both doing the best we can, what she can do in Asia and what I can do in Canada, to get my parents out and home.
Last week, Amy Chang met with politicians, and she wants her parents' case to take priority over any talk of trade.
I would like a resolution of my parents' case. I would really hope that he can get my parents home.
The couple went on trial in May, and while there hasn't been a verdict yet, the conviction rate in China is more than 99%, which is why their daughter hopes the government can bring them back to BC, and soon. Briar Stewart, CBC News, Vancouver.
There are other Canadians detained in China despite diplomatic efforts that in some cases go back years.
Well, look, these type of diplomatic matters, as you know, are sometimes like water on granite. You have to be persistent.
Hussein Jalil has been held since 2006 over his activism for China's minority Uyghur Muslims. He has never even met the youngest of his 4 children, who was born in Canada after his arrest. Another Canadian, Sun Jian, was arrested in February for observing the forbidden Falun Gong religion. Reportedly, treatment has been rough at times. Solitary confinement, darkened rooms, insufficient food. But there is hope. You may remember Kevin Garrett, a BC man whom China accused of spying and held for 2 years. He was released last year, just over a week after Prime Minister Trudeau returned from his first official visit to China. Now, at the time, Ian, the government said it didn't actually make any concessions to secure Garrett's release, but you have to know that now the expectations are huge.